What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Eastside Flat. I'm AG, and I got a heartbreaking one today, but it's got to be addressed. It's got to be, unfortunately, circled because it's the death of the dream of the Orioles playoffs chances. I said by the All Star break they had to be around 5 to 6 games out, um, and a part of me was like, oh, if they would have taken 2 or 3 from the Rays, that they would have been still in a good position to finish out the season strong and make the games interesting. But that's not what we saw tonight at all. The Orioles lost 11-1, and it doesn't look good for the rest of the series because they had to pitch a matchup tonight. Um, Charlie Morton was on the mound. He had won his last 5, and it just looks like the team really is just lost right now, and they really can't hit the ball. They can't pitch. They can't do nothing right. So I think it's time, to really say that the window for the playoffs this year is gone. Does that mean I'm still not gonna go to games and make content? Hell no, we still gonna be doing what we do, but it's definitely gonna be different. It's gonna be more about the future, what the Orioles should do for next season to flip it around. So yeah, let's just look at some of the struggles. So this is the look at the wild card race. We've lost 3 in a row, which you just can't do. 6-4 in the last 10, and this is the number right here. 8 games back of the wild card. Um, you're playing, the Mariners are playing good ball, and it's gonna be hard to really catch them when you're 8 games back. It's not something that's it's easy to do. And yeah, just being 8 games back, I think the chance right now is like 1%. So it looks like that it's closed. Here's what I wanted to look at. Was this graphic here? So in home runs, they're 12th. In runs, they're 23rd. Which this can't happen. I know a lot of people are talking about the injuries, but you just can't be 23rd in runs in a season and expect to make the playoffs. I think that a lot of people were getting mad, and I think the Orioles had a great draft. Go check out that video if you haven't. I think the Orioles had a great draft, and I think they got the guys they needed to. People were mad we didn't get a starting pitcher in the first round. We can't get no runs. Guys like Gunnar Henderson are not producing runs. I'm sorry, but when your star players aren't producing, you're gonna be 23rd. And no, it's not just him, but like the guys that are supposed to be the guys aren't producing right now, and they were previously. So I think these are some of the things to look at. 27th in ERA, 21st in strikeouts is actually pretty good. But you look at runs and ERA, and you can just tell the team's just not good. I mean, with strikeouts, Morton's got 92. ERA is Kramer. Our best ERA is a 4.24. That's unheard of. Mullins leading in home runs and RBIs. He only has 13. Like, there's your problem right there. Your best guy's got mediocre. You know, your all star's got a mediocre average. Like, the team is just not. It's not good this year. But I think that does that mean that the opportunity to win? They're talking about the window of opportunity for the season is closed. Does that mean the opportunity for later down the line for a World Series is closed? Absolutely not. The Orioles got fantastic draft picks. Like, fantastic draft picks. The draft is really good. These guys are having an off season. They're not gonna Gunnar Henderson's not gonna be bad like this and not producing like this forever. So if they can figure out his contract now, he did turn down 300 mil, and if he's asking for more than 300 mil, you ain't getting that. You're not Clutch. You're not him. You're not any of that. Like you, so that's out the window. If he wants more than that, if he doesn't want to stay in Baltimore, that's a different thing. If he's taking the money because he wants to play his years out here and go, that's a whole different conversation. Um, and I don't know what all that is, but at the end of the day, you see these problems, and I think they addressed them. They got a lot of people that have high average out of the draft, and I think they got a lot of good pitchers too. So I think that the Orioles had a fantastic draft. I think that this team that they have right now, if they get a veteran bat and a couple guys that can produce and some pitching, they're right back in it. Like, and obviously the trade deadline coming up, you're gonna be getting a lot of prospects and a lot of good players because you're selling. Right? You go back to this. There's a lot of good teams. There's a lot of good teams in the mix right now that have a lot of good players that maybe in positions we need. Um, Obviously, the NL has the NL has a lot of teams that are not even in the wild card, like the Cardinals, that are good teams that are ironically not in the mix. The Giants. I mean, there's a lot of teams right now that can help with these problems through the trade, and then you have the offseason signings. So I think that if they can make some trades to address these situations, obviously I don't want to get rid of Mullins. Um, but if somebody's offering a lot for him, you might have to. He is Baltimore. Like, I'm gonna be real. He is Baltimore, but I think that you can't keep having these seasons where it's like disappointment. You can't have these tank seasons. We're gonna be bad. Like, at some point we have to start climbing, start getting better, go for a World Series. And I think they're just not doing that right now. And I think it's hard. There was a lot of injuries this year. I'm not going to discredit the injuries to starting pitching to any of that. I mean, I'm not going to discredit that at all. Like that definitely played a huge role. We didn't have those injuries last season. They came toward the end and the team fell apart. Like it is what it is for real. Like, but you have to, as a team, be able to adapt and get through it. And they weren't able to do that this year. And obviously, like I'm still gonna be a fan. I'm gonna still go to games, but I get why people aren't. Like Baltimore got to and I'm gonna make a whole other video in a second about why I think the attendance is down. But I just think that you know, um, if you're gonna be a fan, stick through and support because I think the Orioles are gonna be good, really, really good in the future, and I think hopefully they learn from their mistakes. That's the biggest thing. I just want them to learn from previous mistakes. Let's get a better team. Let's go sign people. Let's go fill the roles with people that are the best at that position. Don't do no Tyler O'Neill BS and get a guy that's dog shit to fill a position that we need. So, I think they're gonna be good, but I think for this season, it's definitely out. Let me know in the comments below if you think that this is crazy of me to say and it's only 8 games and you think we can come back. You can let me know if we've been out of it since we were 15 and 30. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. We gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace.